Hi everyone, welcome back to Birich Podcast. So recently I came across a Mint article which was interesting to me, so I thought it would be nice to do a podcast video on that. So the article is The Exodus of China's Wealthy to Japan. So Anand sir is talking more about Japanese economy and Japanese share market. Is it a good sign for Japanese economy because the wealthy people of China are moving towards Japan? So what is your opinion on that?
Well, it's always good, any kind of change, is my philosophy,
Okay.
be it in any direction. Because change means there's opportunities as an investor. Because if there's nothing changing, then there's no opportunity as an investor.
Okay.
Arbitrage is in the market. So the price difference is the market, where market misses these things. It's also true in countries also. China is missing opportunities where it's not able to hold on to its wealthy and intelligent and smart people because of the frustration they're feeling with their government and their economic policies and the handling of the COVID pandemic and the lockdowns. They all don't want to be in China anymore. In the short term, at least, there's no more wealth for them to create in China. And for a better life, they're moving to Japan. Japan is offering all that. And of course, Japan is a free and fair country in terms compared to China. It's a democracy. There's a rule of law.
Okay.
And more than anything, there's a lot of opportunity in Japan. Japanese people themselves are dwindling in population size, and whatever is left are becoming older and older. So for young people who come to Japan, there's opportunity for us to work, to create businesses, to set up things. There's an opportunity there. And also, culturally also, the Japanese and the Chinese are very close. They've had a long history with each other in terms of philosophy, and yes, there's been a lot of animosity between them. There's no denying it. They've had terrible atrocities done on each other through history. That's also there. But also at the same time, they share a lot of things culturally, like how we Indians share amongst ourselves. So they also share amongst themselves. So that way, it's very easy for people from China to go down and settle in Japan and live a Japanese life compared to us Indians going there and living. Plus, the biggest boon in Japan right now is real estate.
Okay.
Recently, an article came out that 9 million homes, the population in New York City worth of homes, are sitting vacant.
Oh.
So there's huge opportunity. Things are cheap. And that too, with the yen becoming more and more cheap, it's easier and cheaper for you to take your money and go into Japan.
Okay.
So this is a good news for Japan. It's not so good news for China. And what is going to be the future implication of this? We don't know. We'll have to wait and watch. But it's going to be some revenue income for Japanese. Japanese government will welcome it. People bringing in money into Japan and setting up shop and doing work in Japan and setting up business in Japan is good.
And Japan is not a bigger country to accommodate so many Chinese people. How will they manage?
No, when you say Chinese, it's not like millions of Chinese are going there overnight.
Okay.
It's not like what you're seeing in the US border. It's not like that.
Okay.
The main reason people are going from South America to US is there's job opportunities there.
Okay.
There is income opportunity. In Japan right now, you can't go there and it's not easy to get a job or do anything there. Like I said, the country itself needs a lot of cash infusion and industries to restart. Domestically, this is. The Japanese companies which are doing well, which Anand is talking about, are the Japanese companies which are huge conglomerates who have operations all over the world. So they're generating money all over the world, which is coming back to Japan to the headquarters. So the same companies Warren Buffett is investing into. So that is different.
Okay.
But if you look at it as a personal level, to go set up, live in Japan right now, it's not the same. So it requires a lot of money. It requires a lot of willpower to go and live in Japan right now to do anything, which only very few Chinese have. Not all Chinese are multi-billionaires who can take money and settle down in Japan. So you're not seeing vast migration of Chinese to Japan because there's no work opportunity in Japan.
Only investment opportunity.
Yes, investment opportunity, and Chinese rich are the ones who are doing brain drain and running to Japan. But if you're talking about factory workers and others, there's nothing to go do in Japan for the Chinese workers to run across the Sea of Japan and sit in Japan. That's not going to happen.
Okay.
But there's going to be a large influx of foreigners. But by nature, the Japanese do not like foreigners. They don't mind tourism coming. You come and spend your money, you see their country and go. But they're not really happy about you coming and staying and living there because they're very culturally homogeneous, meaning they believe just Japanese. So if you decide to live there, you have to learn Japanese customs, and really adopt Japanese. And even if you manage to do all that,
Okay.
the Japanese still look at you as a foreigner.
Yeah.
They won't be rude to you or anything. It's not like there'll be racism, but at the same time, you do feel like an outsider. They won't be mean. They'll be courteous and very nice to you and all that. But at the same time, you don't feel like you're part of the family.
Will there be income disparity in Japan? Because wealthy people will move to Japan.
Japanese themselves are okay financially. They're not in any dire straits. So I don't think, and the Japanese people themselves culturally also don't care about your money.
Okay.
If you have a lot of money or little money and all, they worry about themselves. They always focus on themselves. So this kind of comparison is also not there culturally in them. Won't lead to any issues in terms of Chinese coming with lots of money and the Japanese feeling left out from it. I don't see it.
Okay. So I hope that this video was informative and interesting. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more videos. See you in another episode with an interesting topic. Thanks for watching the video.
Thank you.